Hi, I know it's been a while since I have checked in with you guys. Lots of things have been going on in my life, and they've all been just kind of overwhelming, and the universe has provided so many really cool things. I've been doing a lot of art, been doing a lot of poetry, a lot of different jobs have been thrown my way, and just wanted to tell you about that. But besides that, last night, in the middle of the night, as usual, the muse just took hold of me. And I mean, normally the poetry that I write comes out really fast, really quickly, and it was like so much wanted to be said, but had to be super compressed down into a file called a poem that I had the idea to write the poem. The word was attractive. It came from a conversation that I was having a friend online. And wow, this, like, the whole universe just really had so much to say on the subject that it sparked a really long poem. So anyway, uh, I'd like to read it for you, if that's okay, if you have the time. And it's called Attractive. So let me pull it up here. Oh, and it's also number 228 in my year and a day of poetry. So if you go to my website, poetrypoem.com/Mythica, you can read this particular poem. It's a sick world inside our heads. We'd never wish upon anyone what we have to deal with between our ears. If they only knew what sick puppies live inside us, no one would ever love us, or they would stop. Or at least that's what the chorus inside us says, don't they? But the truth is that sharing it helps us all feel less alone. He wants more than anything for others to accept him, to love him by showering him with hugs and kisses. He wants it so bad he greets everyone with an undertone of resentment for not getting it from them. She goes to clubs and conventions, seeking some adventurous excitement, but always on the lookout for the creepers, and she's never disappointed in attracting them. He blows his paycheck because he isn't feeling good about himself today, but a new video game makes it all disappear for a little while, and then he can't understand why his paycheck was garnished. It gets redundant, story after story. This keeps happening to me. There's only one common denominator to everyone's stories: the teller of the tale. We are the projector. We see through the filters of our creation. If we fear the creeps in our life, the more we attract them. The more we want, the more we attract the state of wanting. Our attention is powerful, magical. Our subconscious is the genie in the bottle. Our attention is attractive, where we focus it, trickier than they all led us to believe. Ask and you shall receive. There was no accompanying advice about the fears sabotaging our prayers. We were left like babies to fend for ourselves in the darkness of human ignorance, masquerading as God. Gurus have popped up all around us. Authors write more books than have ever existed before. Junkies spend thousands on weekend seminars like crack addicts waiting for their next fix, their hunger never sated, to answer the magic questions of how do we get what we want And how do we get rid of what we don't want? Both questions are fixated on lack. Therefore, abundance is out of the question, literally. The universe only cares what the underlying assumption is, what the true focus of our attention is pointed at. Gratitude attracts the object for which we are grateful. Love is attracted to a heart that is whole, not one seeking outside itself the other half. Ignoring a problem is the same as giving it attention. It grows and attracts every fear it is showered with. You are the victim of your own attention, but you are also the hero. Only when you imagine a world with good people will they appear. Only when you imagine sharing your love with the object of that affection manifest. When we've been told to think of a world without war, we only get a war filled with it. The anti-war rally can never bring peace. I will repeat this until it is understood because I think you deserve a world we can all believe can never come in our lifetimes. Until every person that draws breath knows, understands viscerally that this hell on earth is because we each need to have the courage to face our fears rather than bury them, so that they no longer have the power to sabotage our prayers and hopes and dreams. I will keep telling you, showing you, to pay attention, not to what humans find attractive, but what the universe does. Whew! Wow, there's so much in that, oh my gosh. It's like the universe had so much to say, and the fact that almost every 2 or 3 words has a line return. Every word is important. Like, that this hell, think about it, on earth is because we each, not just you, not just me, each one of us, all of us, separately and together, need to have the, and then its own line, courage. Like, courage is important because the word courage doesn't mean it's the absence of fear, but acting in spite of it. To face our fears. To face it, to look at it, to deal with it, to feel it. We can't keep shutting ourselves off or making ourselves busy so we don't have to feel it. Or making excuses for our busy lives being why we're not dealing with it. Well, I can't because I got to get the kids to work, and then, I'm at work for 12 hours, and then I got to come home, and then I got to do this. A whole life can flash before you in that busyness. But ignoring it like that doesn't make it go away or get better. I mean, I think this is one of the richest, most condensed poems I've written. There's so many messages in it individually, collectively. I mean, this end part, I will keep telling you, showing you to pay attention not to what humans find attractive, but what the universe does. Who is the I that is saying that? Well, a little bit I, Mythica. But I also think far more than that is the muse. The one who keeps going to every artist, every writer, every poet, every musician. And right now she's trying to scream this through as many venues and avenues as possible. I'm just one. Because there is no way that all of this information is just coming out through me alone. I mean, a lot of this is very universal. Like, tons of people say stuff like this all the time, but there's something that's really, really, really important that she feels like a point is being missed that is vital. Or several points that are vital. And I'm really just super blown away by this. And I wanted to share it, and I wanted to remember it, and to talk about it. And I want you to share it, and I want you to, whether it's the written one or this video, the more people that read it, the more we can all help ourselves, each in our own little corner of the world. So, I think that's it. I don't know if I'll make another one of these, but I really wanted to share in particular this poem and its importance, and ask you not just to read it, but to share it. This poem is not meant to be kept to oneself. I don't mean proselytize, like Bible thump sort of thing, but just when you feel that sensation that somebody else could really use to hear this poem, then share it with them. Whether it's the video or the actual poem. And thank you for watching, thank you for reading, thank you for listening. I love you, and I really hope you can love yourself more. Either because I believe in you, or you want to believe in yourself. I think if you need to borrow courage or hope or faith or belief in yourself, do it from whatever source that you want to. But do it. So, have a good day, week, month, year, season, lifetime, reason, and keep sharing. Thank you all for listening and watching me ramble. Okay, love you. Bye.